Okay, hey, welcome to the video. Thanks for clicking on my video. Hopefully I can help you compress your videos. So I'm going to keep this video real quick. It's pretty simple. I just want to do your 3 steps on how to do it. You may want to do it for any website you're putting videos on or images on. You want to compress pretty much everything that you put on your website. You want to keep your websites under a gigabyte pretty much. Otherwise, things start getting pretty slow and website speeds hinder conversion rates or affect conversion rates. So you want to keep your website speeds as fast as possible by keeping everything on your website as slow as possible. So if you watch the last video, it was downloading a video from a web page, and right now we're going to be compressing the video that we got from our web page. So in order to upload it onto our website. So I'm going to make myself smaller here, and then what I just do is video compressor. It really doesn't matter. You can see I've looked up a couple options. It doesn't matter which site you use, they all pretty much do the same thing. Some sites will let you do the type of compressing, and they'll tell you which type is better if they do offer it, because I don't remember. Glassy is like one of the better ones. Some of them cut out frames, some of them bring the quality down. Doesn't matter. So this one works. We're going to keep it at 60% of the original video because that's what they recommend, and I think we'll try that. If it's too poor quality, then we will up it, but I think it should be okay. So we're going to open our video here, .mp4 or whatever. You can see right now it's 12.57 megabytes. So we'll compress this. It'll upload and compress. I'm going to pause this while it does that. Okay, it's been about 30 seconds and compressing is almost done, so it's pretty quick. There we go, save 46%. So just under 60, did we say 60? 6 megabytes, that's way smaller. So first of all, we're going to download this. Save 46%, so it's 54% not saved. So it's a little bit smaller than we said. We said 60. Anyways, perfect. So we'll see how it looks. Okay, this does look crazy, I admit. It looks crazy. It doesn't always look like this. I'm just doing my website, so I have everything here, and when I take it off my monitor, it looks way crazier. It messes up all the formatting I have of it. So we're going to click on the desktop. Oh, we didn't even move it to desktop. Oh, there it is. This looks crazy. Yeah, keep both. Guided tours. So we're going to put these both beside each other. And then what you can do is just click the spacebar to quick open things on Mac. So this will be, oh, I can't even tell which one, if this is the compressed one or non-compressed. So what you can do is when you click on spacebar, you can use the arrows on your keyboard and you can go back and forth between the next things that are on your desktop. Okay, this is pretty good. I can't really tell which one's compressed, honestly. So I'm going to say this is a good amount. I went the wrong way. I'm going to say this is a good amount of compression. I think this one's compressed because you can see a little bit of sharpening here is less sharp. Or like, for example, by the letters, if I go back, it's a little bit more sharp on that one than this one. See, yeah, this one's more sharp. So the non-copy one, copy is a little bit less sharp, but it's plenty sharp for me. So that's everything you need to do. Wow, that was trippy. That's everything you need to do for how to compress it. It's the same thing for images. It reduces the quality of the image, but a lot of times on websites, people are on their phones or people are on their computers. Even if they're on their computers, it's pretty small on the website. Generally, it's like a small image. So I would always recommend optimizing and compressing your pictures and images, videos and images if you're putting them on your website. And if you're not putting them on your website, compressing can also save you space. So that's it for today's video. Thanks so much. If you want to see more of my content, so you can subscribe. If you want to see more of my actual content and not quick bits on how to optimize your images or weird things like this, then you can check out my main channel, Mike 5000, and you can see my business and everything I'm doing on there. Thanks.